I got these Smashbox Fusion Soft Light powders. So they're illumination powders. One's Baked Starburst and one's Baked Star Blush. So one is more like bronzy tones. This is Baked Starburst. As you can see, it's like more bronzy tones. These were beauty steals. Did not pay a regular price for these, heck no. And this is Baked Star Blush, so obviously more blushy cheek tones. Aside from saving money on your own makeup items, I love using Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty to get items for giveaways in the future or just gifts in general. So if you know anyone that loves makeup, it's a great time to stock up for cute makeup items. So I got 4 of Too Faced Le Matte lipsticks. So I believe these were released, I think during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, I think, or maybe just before. And I decided to pick some up. I just realized I got 2 of the same shade. I must have bought 2 and then bought 2 more another time. So I got 3 shades. Yeah. This first one is Sorry Not Sorry. And this one is a like matte nude shade. Probably shouldn't have swatched it on the hair. So what really sold me on those is I watched their Periscope broadcast. I forget the 2 bloggers that they had on there with them, but they were swatching all of these and I was like literally outside of ballet class being just like, I need these. This next one is Pitch Perfect. This is kind of like an orchidy pinkish purple, which is kind of like one of my faves. What's cool about these, they're supposed to be very nourishing, like very moisturizing, like moisture rich matte colors. And this one's Rebel Heart. This is the one that I accidentally bought twice. Must have really wanted this shade. So it's just a simple red shade. I didn't get any more shades because I think it's $22 each. I can't afford to get all of them. But when they go on sale or the Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty or something, I'm all about it. But I figured getting like a red, a pink, and a nude would give me a good range to test out. So I got 2 skincare items from the brand Nip and Fab, which I've never heard of, but they had really good reviews. And I got them because they were on sale. This, I believe, was before Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. So this first one is their Skin Plumping and Volumizing Serum. It's called their No Needle Fix Serum. I tend to have a lot of moisturizers for whatever reason. Moisturizers and masks are things that I apparently hoard. But serums is one that whenever I run out of a serum, I'm like frantically looking around my house, like where are all the serums? Thinking I always have like a back stock of them, but apparently I don't. So I thought this would be a good one to try. And then I also got their Viper Venom Micro Blur Fix. So it's their one-step instant selfie perfector to prime, mattify skin with flawless finish. Had really good reviews, so I wanted to try it out. And I figured trying out 2 products from the line would be a good idea. I know in my Sephora haul I mentioned about how Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks were available at Sephora. Well, when they first released them, there was like I think 6 shades or something silly. So when they released them in Ulta, there was a bunch more shades. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'll try out some more shades. So I got 3 more aside from the ones that I had gotten at Sephora. And of course now Sephora's expanded their line, so it wasn't just an Ulta thing. And I'm pretty sure I bought this shade twice. Hold on. Yep, bought this shade twice. Rule number 1 when buying the same item, and I usually do this, is like cross-reference what I purchased. So I bought Potion again. So if you want to see Potion swatch, just go to my Sephora haul. I'll link it down below. Well, I got 2 then. I must have really wanted that shade. This one is Vamp, which it's definitely an interesting shade for the name Vamp, because usually when you think of vampire, like vampy, you're thinking like a dark burgundy, a dark red. So this is kind of, it looks like a brownish color, but let's see how it swatches. Okay. Do not judge a book by its cover. So it does come out like a dark burgundy-ish red, brownish red. And the other one I got is Heather's, which kind of looks very similar, especially in this lighting. That was a crappy swatch because of my hand ridges. So this one is Heather's right here. So they almost look identical, except that Heather's is a little lighter, a little more kind of like terracotta type reddish brown. And Vamp is more of like brown. Okay, one looks like chocolate, the other one looks like red velvet cake batter or whatever. So I did get some palettes. None of these were a part of Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, but they did come out during that time frame. The first one is not here yet. It should be arriving by tomorrow. It is the Too Faced Peach Palette. I finally got my hands on it. So if you guys follow me on Periscope, you know what happened to me with the peach palette. You guys know I always stay up, get the palettes, and then go to sleep. Well, I was out in Las Vegas, and you would think, well, it should be easier because you're out there. So I kind of forgot with all the fun and stuff. And so when I went just after midnight, the site was down, and I was looking at the Instagram and people were saying the site was down, and then I fell asleep and forgot to like set alarms, so I missed out on it. And then I found out they were gonna release more on the Too Faced website on that Monday. So I was like, probably not gonna get one. I'm gonna be flying and all that. So I fly back, I arrive around 3 in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. And I was just unpacking, doing things, and then I just happened to look at the Too Faced website around 5 o'clock, and there it was available. And so I put it in my cart, and I'm gonna pay with PayPal, so I don't have to like take time like making a login or whatever. So I don't know if you've ever used PayPal to check out, but there's like 30 different steps that you have to get through. So it's really annoying, and if you have slow internet like I do, you get distracted and you like click other tabs. Well, I looked at my Instagram and I saw that Jared had said it sold out, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to check out. Legit, like, was at the last step and I forgot to click submit to head back to the Too Faced website to click submit there. I was so pissed. So pissed. But I did finally get it through Ulta, finally, after stalking and stalking and stalking. I don't know why that palette's been so hard to get. It's crazy. Anywho, so that's one of the palettes. The other palette is the Tarte Tarteist Blush Palette, which I've heard rumblings and rumors about this, but I actually hadn't seen photos of it, you know, lurking the internet as much as usual. So this is kind of unique because Tarte only usually releases blush palettes in the holiday time. So this is actually a nice little small compact blush palette rather than the usual bulky ones that they come out with for the holidays. And I'll be doing a video on this one. I had to get it because I was like, oh my gosh, if it sells out. So the next one is the new Cargo palette, and it's their Land Down Under palette. So Cargo is one of those brands that I want to do more videos on. I feel like they do have really good products, but nobody's really talking about them. Their palettes do look really pretty, so I've always wanted to do more videos on that. Packaging looks like this. So this actually comes with a dual-ended brush. It comes with an eyeliner. But look how cool the color selection is. Very bright with a lot of neutrals. I feel like this palette would be really good for someone that's got like green or blue eyes. And I'm still gonna try it. And once again, if you want me to do individual videos on any of these palettes, just give this video a thumbs up and comment below which palette. This next one is from Smashbox. It's their Photo Matters Eye Shadow Liner and Brow Powder palette. So it's also released during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. As far as the packaging, it looks like a mini version of their Shape Matters palette. And the last one is a new palette from Bare Minerals, which I also don't really talk about their palettes a lot either, but I feel like they do have some really good products. So this is the Nature of Nudes, and it's 14 bare shades for endless eye looks. You guys know I'm not a huge fan of nude eyeshadow palettes, just because it's so basic. But this one actually looked really, really nice, and it was a palette that I'm like, you know what, I could essentially do a video on this. So this is the packaging. It's pretty nice. But I thought what was kind of neat is that you've got like your more warm tones and you've got like some cool tones down here, some grayish nudes. I want to start giving some more love to some of these other brands because I think that they're doing some good products. Yeah, so that is what I picked up at Ulta, my most recent Ulta hauls for 21 Days of Beauty and any new products that were released during this time. Just so you guys know, I'm filming this video on April 1st, and I have decided that I'm going on a no-buy. I want to say for a month, but essentially as long as I possibly can. And once again, if you follow me on Periscope, which you guys all should go get Periscope because it's an awesome way to interact with me one-on-one live and it's free. But yeah, if you follow me on Periscope, you know that I have been kind of backlogged. I've got My desk is basically covered with products that I've purchased to do videos on. Plus I have all of this stuff to kind of start working through. So I am putting myself on a no-buy. I think I have picked up all the spring items that I want to get, and summer shouldn't be out for a little while, hopefully. I just want to get through the products that I have. I've got plenty to do first impressions on. I have plenty of products that I could do makeup reviews, and worst comes to worst, more makeup tutorials, which I know that you guys love. So yeah, any video that you see from now until I announce that the no-buy is over are products that I purchased prior to April 1st, and actually probably even earlier than that. So don't comment and be like, I thought you were on a no-buy. When next time you see a haul video, it's all items that I purchased prior to April 1st. So just letting you guys know that. I'm just going to be working through the products that I have. This is the first time I've ever tried to do a no-buy. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm sort of tempted to put some sort of parental controls on Sephora and Ulta website, but I'm first going to try to see if I can just handle not looking at the sites. I mean, I probably should still look at them to let you guys know of new products, but it is going to be tempting. Comment below if you guys have ever done a no-buy and what helped you get through it, and what's the longest you've gone for. I'm definitely curious. This is what I've gotten in the most recent Ulta hauls. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, because that's how I know that you guys like haul videos. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. See ya!